Good blessed Throwback Thursday, November the 5th, 2020. Time to change, time for the vision. Time for some people to wake up, those that still asleep. It's about 8:24 a.m. in the morning. I'm over here, this set of geese, they had landed about 4 or 5 minutes ago. We got another set over here. One thing about my geese, they try to keep everything in order when we over here having a meeting. You see how some is facing the north, some is facing the west. You see some facing the south and some facing the east. You see, they got their eyes surrounding this area because they know it's a message to be given. I greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace. And the blessings of God be with you. See those trucks headed northbound on I-57. This one here is heading south on I-57. These particular geese here, they are being led to meet up with this new generation. It's 2020, they said, wake up call. You see how those leaders is going? Look at them, y'all. They're in a formation. But what I want to say today, y'all, we got a lot of people out here today that wants to be preachers. I'm not a preacher. I'm an ambassador of Jesus Christ, dispatched any place on the face of this earth to tell people that Satan is a liar, the truth ain't in him, never have been and never will be. But I want to show y'all something. You see, God has a lot of shepherds out here, and the Bible tells us about that. If you're a Christian and you go by the Bible, you read the Bible and ask God for an understanding, just like these geese, you don't see them fighting each other, trying to kill each other. They getting an understanding. You see what I'm saying? They ain't fighting for territory. They know God when he created this earth. You see what I'm saying? He had a place for everybody. The fowl in the air, the fish in the sea, and the man to be to have dominion over it all. But let me tell you, my Muslim brothers know that the Holy Quran, it's their guide to righteousness. In the Bible, in St. John's, I believe it is, the 10th chapter, it's about the 16th verse. Good morning, my sister, my Cabrini Green sister and friend. But in the 10th verse, in the 10th chapter, in the 16th verse, it says that there are many sheepfolds. You see, there are other sheepfolds. If there's other sheepfolds, that means there are other shepherds that's guiding those sheepfolds. Y'all seen 2 or 3 sections of these geese here. You see what I'm saying? They're a sheepfold. They got a leader. But he said, in the end, there would be one sheepfold and one shepherd. That's in the end, y'all. In other words, God, Jesus, know that there are divisions out here, but if everybody is going according to the Bible, they'll be on one accord, but we know some people ain't. You see, you can't be a double-minded person. You can't worship God and then worship Satan at the same time. Something gonna go wrong. You see, let me tell you, I believe it's St. John's, the 10th chapter. St. John's, the 10th chapter in the 10th verse. I believe it is. I could be wrong. Sometime I make error. It could even be the first verse, but it say, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that enter into the sheepfold by any other means but the porter or the door, they a thief and a robber." You hear that? "Verily, verily, I say unto you," this is Jesus talking now. This ain't Raymond Lewis Ivy talking. "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that enter into the sheepfold or through the sheepfold by any other means but the door, they're a thief and a robber." You see, if you're coming through the back door and you know you're supposed to come through the front door, you coming with an ulterior motive, and it ain't nothing good. You see what I'm saying? You can't serve God and serve the devil. Y'all better ask the devil itself. You see, the devil used to be, before he became Lucifer, he was the archangel. You see what I'm saying? He was the archangel. But for some reason, Lucifer thought that he could overpower heaven. You see, Gabriel and Michael, they was on security. They were doing their job. They wasn't double-minded angels. They knew who the boss was. And there was many that thought Satan, Lucifer, they thought Lucifer would be victorious, but he wasn't. So they went down, tossed up out of heaven. I see that here, y'all. You know, sometime when things happen to me and my children's down here, you know, for a fraction of a second, I come a double-minded person because I think about what Raymond Lewis Ivy Wood used to do if somebody do harm to me and my children's, but I get right back on track. God says okay to be angry, but don't sin in your anger. But let me show you this here, y'all. I'm looking around here in Charleston, Missouri. I'm looking at these law enforcement officials in the Charleston, Missouri Police Department here in Mississippi County. I'm looking at the sheriff's deputies, the present sheriff and his deputies in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County. And I'm looking at the circle of people that they deal with. These government grant getting people. You see, the cameras and showed y'all, the public unseen y'all, with all the people that y'all gather with, and the people you gather with is double-minded people. It's people that's saying that they're preachers, but yet they're out here harming people and trying to harm people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to tell you one thing about it. Evil don't last forever. And the dominoes is falling down here in Charleston, Missouri, just like them trucks is moving. You see, people laugh at individuals that they think standing by themselves. You see, but yet, in the end, they wondering why all those who have attacked the stranger that God sent into the town don't no good come to them. You see, I know from firsthand, God will reach out and touch one of your family members to try to break you down. You don't break down, he'll keep on until he get to you. You see, some people think when somebody attack you, that attacking back physically or death is the only remedy to satisfy that, but it's not. Take it from me, y'all, it's not. You see, God give you power for a reason, not to misuse it. You know, most of everybody in the United States, no matter what their nationality is, no matter if they're criminals or believers, no matter if they're Ku Klux Klan, black militants, or just ordinary people in ordinary nationalities, they focus on one particular person, Donald Trump. Y'all giving Donald Trump more attention than you're giving God. You see, if you wouldn't be giving Donald Trump so much attention, we wouldn't be going through so much in this United States and in this world, because God allowed them to get a voting system, even though we know it ain't just. Once you voted, go back doing to what you should be doing on your part on this earth. I'm going to leave with this here for right now. Don't worry about that woman they just put into the United States Supreme Court, because no matter if they're liberal or Democrat, these people is not just. Let me tell you why they're not just. Because if you got 9 Supreme Court justices that serves life on the bench, and 9 of them can't come to the same conclusion about the Constitution and the law, it's always a split. It's either the conservative that the Republicans put in, or it's the liberals that the Democrat put in. They always siding with each other. So that means they not standing on the law. They standing on their political party, and that's not what it's about. Think about that for right now, and I'm going to come back with y'all with another message if God allow me today. But think about that. Think about what I said, y'all. Share that word with somebody. You see, everybody that think they powerful like Trump, it's individuals down here thought they was powerful. You see, when the city of Charleston, Missouri, police department, and the Mississippi County Sheriff Department don't do their job, God got all other law enforcement officials that'll come in and take care of business and let us ordinary citizens, you see what I'm saying? That's God-fearing, that's one-minded, let us know that the law still gonna be enforced with or without Charleston, Missouri Police Department, with or without Mississippi County Sheriff Department here in Charleston, Missouri. I just tried to give a word today, y'all. I didn't mean to stay so long, but stop focusing totally on Donald Trump. God got him covered. God got us covered. Do your job. Peace be still.